Okay, so we're gonna finish with the tier list because I threw up after just starting it the other night. Yeah. So I think this is completely up to date. I do have to change some things around. So, change F to, again, couldn't finish. Never started. Spelled finish wrong, apparently. S is, this is a good movie. E is going to be dog water. A is for alright. Then we're going to do D for so bad it's good. Then we'll do B for fine. Fine and alright are pretty much the same, so I'll change alright to be rewatchable. Fine. No, C should be fine. Fine. And background movie. That's like a movie you put on in the background when you're doing chores, something like that. Alright, so Batman 1966. I've grown to kind of like this movie, to be honest. It's goofy, but I don't think it was ever trying to be anything other than goofy. It may not be Batman per se, but it's not bad. It's fine. It's a background movie. Superman 1 is fine. And now I'm gonna lump Superman 2, 3, and 4 all together and couldn't finish, never started. The first one is okay. It's fine. Honestly, Superman 4 might be moved to so bad it's good. Just because it's so fucking bad, it's good. It's just like the most shit movie, and it's just cobbled together so fucking poorly that no, it's going in dog water. Howard the Duck is a so bad it's good movie. The duck has sex with a woman. There's not much else to say about it. Like that's the vibe. Batman 1989 though. I might catch some heat for this. It's rewatchable. It's not a good movie, but it's rewatchable. In fact, I'm gonna move it down to background movie with Batman 1966. These are the same movie, but this one's goth, and this one's pastel goth. Do you know what I mean? Batman Returns is rewatchable. Batman Mask of the Phantasm, however, is a good movie. Fantastic Four, is this the one that never got made? Well, I've never watched it. Batman Forever. That was made as like a... So, Fantastic Four movie, I think was made as like a tax dodge. They made all the actors do all their own press, everything like that. They made them pay for their own press junkets. And then they're never allowed to talk about the movie again. Blah, 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 blah. Batman Forever is so bad it's good. I like Jim Carrey. I like Tommy Lee Jones. I like that they're just fucking around for the entire goddamn movie. It's ridiculous. Like, it's not good. And also, it has Batman nipples. Everyone blames George Clooney for the Batman nipples, but Val Kilmer had them first. And I stand by that. I stand by that. It's... yeah, it's so bad. It's good. Jim Carrey humps the air while throwing grenades into the Batcave. And I think that might be an allegory for something. Batman and Robin is dog water. I don't really need to say much else about it. Actually, it's so bad it's good as well. Because it's not a good movie. It's entertaining, though. Arnold with his ice puns just makes up for the entire thing. Honestly. Spawn? I've never seen it. Blade? It's fine. In fact, it's rewatchable. Blade is rewatchable. It's not the worst movie on earth. I mean, it's not really a horror movie. It's got some elements to it, but it's like a pretty good action, supernatural action movie. X-Men 2 is fine. No, just X-Men 1 is fine. It might even be a background movie. No, it's fine. I don't know why I feel that way about it, but it's just fine. It is like middle of the road. It's a comic book movie. Blade 2's dog water. Actually, I have never seen it. I can't judge it. Spider-Man 1. This is gonna definitely catch me some heat, but it's fine. Spider-Man 1 is fine. It's not good. It's not a good movie. It's a good comic book movie. It's a good superhero movie. It's a good Sam Raimi movie. It's not a good movie, though. Willem Dafoe's performance is the only, like, great thing about it. The effects are good. I like the effects. But other than that, it's lackluster. Daredevil. So bad it's good. And it has Evanescence Bring Me to Life. It's pretty awesome. I think X2 is a background movie. I think it's better than X-Men 1. It's got Colossus in it for like a second. And they do some cool shit. And Brian Cox is in the movie as well. Hulk is dog water. Hellboy 1? Is that the Del Toro movie? Yes. This is a good movie. Yeah, that's a good movie. Is this the John Travolta Punisher movie? So bad it's good. I'll put it in the so bad it's good. It's been a really, really long time since I've seen it. Like, I saw it when I was probably 12, which I shouldn't have, but it's there. Spider-Man 2, it's fine. It's overhyped. Catwoman. Dog water. The only redeeming factor is the basketball scene, where it just doesn't make any goddamn sense. Like, it is just the most sexually charged basketball game in history. And even then, it doesn't get out of the dog water category. Incredibles! That's a good movie. I own that. Blade Trinity is a movie I have not seen. Elektra! Dog water. It's been fucking years since I've seen that too, but it's not sticking with me. Sin City's fine. Actually, it's a background movie. Batman Begins is rewatchable. No, Batman Begins is a good movie. It has a solid Christian Bale performance, has a solid Liam Neeson performance. Katie Holmes is pretty great in it. Michael Caine's great in it. Obviously, it's a Christopher Nolan movie, so it's great. So yeah, Batman Begins is a good movie. Fantastic Four, on the other hand, is dog water. I don't need to elaborate any further, and I won't. V for Vendetta is rewatchable. Actually, V for Vendetta is a good movie. It's a lot better than the comic book, in my opinion. I won't elaborate on that either. I refuse to, because then, like, comic book fanboys will piss and shit their pants, I think. I don't know, I'm not, like, in that community of V for Vendetta fans, so I don't know how they feel about the movie. But it's definitely better than the comic book. X-Men 3 is dog water. Superman Returns is fine. It's on the same level as Superman 1. There's nothing egregiously bad about it. It's okay. Ghost Rider is so bad that it's good. Obviously, it has to go into that category. It's a Nicolas Cage movie. He's gonna be fucking off the walls the entire time. There's no stopping him. He's Nicolas Cage. 300 is fine, I guess. There's nothing crazy about it. I'm not huge into Zack Snyder, but it's not like a bad movie. It's fine. Spider-Man 3. And here's the hottest take of all. It's just as good as Spider-Man 1 and 2. Everyone who says Spider-Man 3 is the worst movie on Earth, and how could Spider-Man 3 come after the masterpiece that is Spider-Man 2? You're fucking stupid. I'm sorry to say it. But all three of those movies, all three of those Spider-Man movies, are just as good as the one before it. And you're pissing and shitting your pants with copium if you don't think that. Rise of the Silver Surfer is dog water as well. Iron Man is rewatchable. It's not a good. I mean, it's a good superhero movie. It's rewatchable, that's for sure. It's not the best movie I've ever seen in my entire life, but it's good. It's rewatchable. The Incredible Hulk. I don't really know where to put this. I think it's fine. Maybe it's so bad it's good. It's somewhere in between these two. I'll put it in fine, but in reality it's kind of in between so bad it's good and fine. Just because it's... I don't know. Edward Norton's not bad in it. I think, God, I can't remember who plays the Abomination, but he's not bad either. He's a pretty good actor. Like, no one's bad in it. It's just lacking. And the third act sucks balls. Hellboy 2 is a good movie. Dark Knight. I'm gonna catch heat for this. It's below Batman Begins in my opinion. Batman Begins is a good movie. The Dark Knight is rewatchable. It's not the best, it's not the greatest movie on it. It's not the greatest superhero movie to ever be made. It's not special. It's not as special as people think it is. Sorry. Punisher Warzone. It's fine, I think. I don't really remember it. Watchmen. Watchmen does this really cool thing where it completely misses the point of a comic book. So, dog water. My dad's gonna hate me for that. X-Men Origins Wolverine, dog water. Iron Man 2. Actually, I'm gonna move Iron Man to background movie, and I'm gonna put Iron Man 2 with it at background movie. It's just as good. Where's Iron Man 3 actually? All three of those Iron Man movies are just as good as the others. And I might even say that Iron Man 3 is better than Iron Man 2. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is a great movie. This is a good movie. This is a great movie. It's so fucking good. I love Michael Cera's performance. Everyone in it is fucking top notch. Culkin's great. Fucking Winstead's great. Fucking everybody is bringing that A game. And Edgar Wright knows how to write a script and direct a movie. Megamind is also a great movie, obviously. Thor, it's fine, I guess. If you're into like, I think if you're into like sci-fi fantasy type deal, it's fine. X-Men First Class, I think, is rewatchable. It's definitely better than the other X-Men movies. First Class is genuinely pretty fucking dope. Same thing with Days of Future Past, I think is rewatchable. Green Lantern is so bad it's good. In my opinion, it's so bad that it's good. There's not a lot of redeeming factors about it, but it's like wholly entertaining through and through. Captain America, The First Avenger. Another background movie. It's fine, but it's like better than fine, because it's not rewatchable, but I'll put it on if, you know, I'm doing dishes or something like that. Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. We're gonna put that with the first Ghost Rider, just because, again, Nicolas Cage. The Avengers. Now, we have some distance on the Avengers. We have, 11 years of distance on it. I remember dressing up as Captain America to go watch this movie. It was very much a cultural touchstone for a lot of people. I think through and through, so many people like this movie that, I mean, I don't rewatch it, but a lot of people do. It has a lot of rewatchability. I think The Avengers is up there. Amazing Spider-Man 1 is better than Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's a background movie. Amazing Spider-Man 2, however, is at times so bad it's good, but also at times dog water. Do you know what I'm saying? It could be either or at this point, but I think I'm gonna have to put it in so bad it's good. Dark Knight Rises is fine. Man of Steel is fine. Thor the Dark World, dog water. Captain America the Winter Soldier. Now, I know this is beloved, and I really like this movie, but I mean, it might be a good movie, but it's kind of in between rewatchable and this is a good movie. I think I'm gonna have to put it down to rewatchable. It's not fucking pissing and shitting my pants great, but it's like a solid movie. I have it on in the background when I do dishes, but I'll also like stop doing dishes and go and watch it. Guardians of the Galaxy 1. That's a good movie. Solid soundtrack, solid performance from everybody. Just straight up great movie. James Gunn knew what he was doing. Avengers Age of Ultron, fine, I guess. Nobody's bad in it. The story is just kind of nothing, and it's not really an Age of Ultron, it's more of like a weekend. Ant-Man is rewatchable. The first Ant-Man movie is rewatchable, at least. I don't think I've seen the third one still, but I mean, the first one, pretty solid movie. Fantastic. Dog water. Deadpool. Deadpool's rewatchable. I'll put Deadpool in the rewatchable category. It's not the best movie that's ever been made, but, you know, it's Deadpool. What can you do? Batman vs. Superman is fine. And I think Civil War is just as good as Winter Soldier. In fact, I might like it a little bit more. I might put Civil War up in good movie. I just like the dynamics between everybody a little bit more. X-Men Apocalypse, Dogwater, Suicide Squad. Oh boy, that's Dogwater. Doctor Strange, rewatchable. I really like the visuals in that movie, and Benedict Cumberbatch is doing his best Hugh Laurie house impression. The Lego Batman movie is a good movie, and I'll stand by that forever and ever. Again, we have 2 Michael Cera movies in the S tier. Logan. That's a good movie. I own it on Blu-ray because it's good. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is definitely rewatchable. It's not as good as the first movie, but I think it's up there. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's fun. It's not crazy. It's not crazy great. But I think it's First Avenger light, you know? I've not seen Captain Underpants. Is this Spider-Man Homecoming? Spider-Man Homecoming's fine. In fact, I would put it up at rewatchable. Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming's rewatchable. And just for the sake of it, I'll put Spider-Man 1 up at rewatchable too. Just because it doesn't seem fair to have Amazing Spider-Man above Spider-Man 1. So I'll put those two just next to each other. Thor Ragnarok, I think, is a good movie. Love the visuals, love the director, love all the performances, love the soundtrack too. It's just top to bottom pretty solid. Justice League is Dogwater. Black Panther. It's been a minute since I've watched this, but I've seen it quite a few times. It's like pretty solid. I like Michael B. Jordan's performance in it. I think it's a rewatchable movie. Avengers Infinity War. Is that better or worse than Avengers Endgame? I think Infinity War is a good movie. And I like that the heroes lose. Deadpool 2 is going to go below Deadpool 1 though. It's going to be put in the background movie. Incredibles 2. I would say The Incredibles 2 is a background movie. I saw it in theaters. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times otherwise. Ant-Man and the Wasp gets a rewatchable because I like Giant Man. Teen Titans Go, the movie. I remember this being pretty good. I remember liking that a lot. Venom. Dogwater. Actually, Venom's so bad it's good. I haven't rewatched it too many times, but I guess I did see it in theaters. Tom Hardy is doing his fucking best. God bless him. He's trying his heart out. Into the Spider-Verse. That's a great movie. It fucking pioneered a whole animation style. Aquaman is fine. Captain Marvel is fine. Shazam! I couldn't finish it. TBH. It just wasn't desirable as a movie to me. I don't know. I could not finish it at all. I mean, I like the kids, but Zachary Levi is kind of fucking insufferable, to be honest. I'll put Avengers Endgame up at Rewatchable as well, as long as you can sit through 3.5 fucking hours. Dark Phoenix. Couldn't finish it. Far From Home. Background movie. I like Spider-Man's suit in that movie. And I like Jake Gyllenhaal a lot. Joker, I think it's a rewatchable. I own the movie, and I think I've seen it 13 times. But I'm hesitant to put it in a good movie, just because it's a good movie. Fuck it, whatever, it's a good movie. Birds of Prey. I don't remember this movie too much. I don't know if I've seen it. I'm just gonna put it in never started. New Mutants. Never started it. Couldn't finish it. Wonder Woman 1984. I could not finish. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Couldn't finish it. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the same category as Joss Whedon's Justice League. It's Dogwater. I did finish it. I'm remembering now that I did finish Zack Snyder's Justice League, and it had the exact same impression on me. I felt nothing. It sucked. It just was 4 fucking hours of nothing. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Never finished it. I remember it being good. Agent Carter, I think, is a good spy series. It's pretty solid. Inhumans, I've never seen, but I've heard it's bad. Daredevil is good, though. Daredevil is really fucking good. Daredevil's a great TV show. Jessica Jones is rewatchable. I'll put Jessica Jones in rewatch. I liked it. And I like David Tennant in the first season. Same thing with Luke Cage. I'll put that up in rewatchable as well. Daredevil obviously beats those two out, just because it's the better series, but it's good. Actually, and I'll even move Agent Carter down to fine. Maybe even background. Iron Fist, I never finished it. Defenders, I remember that being pretty good. I enjoyed it, so I think I'll put it in rewatchable. I might come back to it. Punisher's kind of background. Never started The Runaways. I'm not even really sure what that's about. Never started Cloak and Dagger. WandaVision, I think, is a pretty solid TV show. WandaVision is pretty fucking solid. That made me come back every single week, kind of second guessing myself. I wasn't subscribing to the theories, like the Reddit theories, just because some of those were fucking out there and had like nothing to do with any of the information that was being fed to us, but oh well. It was a pretty solid series. I had fun with it. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Background, maybe? I've rewatched it once, so I guess I'll have to put it in rewatchable. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good, like, spy thriller. Invincible. That's a pretty good TV show. I enjoy it a lot. I think everybody's performance is really good. J.K. Simmons is Omni-Man. Top tier. Top fucking tier. And I also think Loki is pretty good as well. At least the first season. I'm not sure if the second season's out yet. I don't think it is. If it is, I haven't watched it. But I'm a pretty big fan of the first season. The soundtrack is great. Everyone's performance is great, and I love Owen Wilson in everything he's ever done. So it's a good series. Black Widow. I'm sorry, it's dog water. Honestly, I couldn't finish it. Harley Quinn. I've never seen it. I've never seen that series. Peacemaker. Peacemaker's rewatchable. I think it's pretty. Oh wait, no, that's The Suicide Squad. That's not Peacemaker. Is Peacemaker on this list? It is. This is The Suicide Squad. I think that's a good movie. The Suicide Squad is so much better than Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad is legitimately fucking dope. What If? I think What If isn't rewatchable, but it's pretty solid. Shang-Chi. I haven't seen Shang-Chi in a while. I'd put it in background movie though. Eternals, I could not finish it. Venom 2, I could not finish it. Hawkeye. I'll put it in rewatchable. I had fun with this series. It wasn't anything crazy. I mean, it wasn't like a universe-ending threat, but it was fun. I liked seeing Hawkeye training another Hawkeye. 2 Hawkeyes. Spider-Man No Way Home. Or Far From Home? Which one is this? No Way Home? Yeah, No Way Home. No Way Home is background movie. Actually, I'll put it in rewatchable. It's just as yeah. It's no, it's a background movie. It's just as good as Far From Home, and you know it's got all your usual players, and then the guys from the other ones. Peacemaker, rewatchable. I like it. Actually, Peacemaker's a good series. That's pretty solid, and I love the intro, as everyone does. Morbius is dog water. The Batman. That's a great movie. I love Robert Pattinson. I want to marry him. Moon Knight. I remember liking Moon Knight a lot. I'd put it up in rewatchable. Love Oscar Isaac. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Where did I put the first one? In rewatchable? I'll put this one there too. I enjoyed it a lot. I haven't seen Ms. Marvel. I hear that it's good. I just haven't watched it. It's probably pretty solid. Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm gonna get hate for this, but I think it's rewatchable. It's just as good as like most Marvel movies. I think people just didn't like it because it was a little too goofy at times, probably. I don't know though. Super Pets. The fucking Super Pets. I haven't seen it. She-Hulk. I remember liking She-Hulk. I think I'll put it in background. Maybe even rewatchable. Werewolf by Night. That was fucking great. Werewolf by Night was an amazing Halloween special. 10 out of 10. It was like 45 minutes of just pure fucking, like... It was great. It was a monster movie. Black Adam? Couldn't finish it. What is this? Wakanda Forever? I haven't seen this one yet. Oops. Holiday Special? That's rewatchable. And I'll even put Volume 3 in good movie as well. I thought it was pretty solid. I love the story of Volume 3. Let's see here. Quantumania, I haven't seen it. Shazam 2, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the new Spider-Verse either. Supergirl, it's honestly like pretty bad. Big Hero 6, I love Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 is such a fun, goofy, cute ass movie. And it's got like a Fall Out Boy song in it, so that's pretty sick. I guess I'll put Once Upon a Deadpool, like, fine. It's middle of the road. It's Deadpool 2, but PG-13. Let's see, what else is here? The Wolverine. That's fine. Actually, it's rewatchable. The Wolverine's rewatchable. I love seeing Wolverine in a samurai setting, fucking chopping it up. with samurai. Hellboy with David Harbour, I haven't seen. The Flash is dog water. That legitimately made me feel bad. Michael Keaton doesn't show up for an hour in a 2-hour long movie, even though he's the most billed person and like advertised person in the entire fucking movie. And then on top of that, I have to watch Ezra Miller twice for the entire goddamn movie. I cannot escape them for 2 hours. It's just hell. It's hell on earth. I hate it. Secret Invasion, I haven't seen. Blue Beetle, I haven't seen. Kraven's not even out yet. The Marvels isn't even out yet. And I hadn't seen My Adventures with Superman. And Loki Season 2 is not out yet. So here it is. Here's the list. There you go, guys. As you can see, this is how I feel about every single superhero movie that's ever come out. And if you disagree, you're fucking wrong. You're stupid and you're wrong and you have bad taste. Yeah, so just thought I should tell you that.